Okay. Okay. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. What's up? How are you doing today? I am Farrell. Welcome to my vlog. I have a couple of things I'm excited to talk about today. Where is my co-host? Boop, boop. Percy, as usual. I'm drinking Monster today I'm about to be drinking it out of, look at this tacky kitsch. Oh god, you can see my YouTube video that I'm watching in the reflection. This cup, it's my mom got me this kitschy ass thing, and it's simultaneously me, and it's also simultaneously like I don't know how to describe it. What it says is limited edition 1994 vintage aged to perfection. You can tell that a Gen Xer bought this. And that is not shade. That is not shade. There's just a certain type of like it's humor but it's not about it that's like you just know that a woman from the 80s bought this for her child. So yeah, I feel like it's very low today. How did I have this set up the other day to where it was not so? I feel like that could be worse. I feel like that might be worse. Do I need to back up? Is that where we're at? I just need to back up? I don't know. Welcome to the vlog either way. Oh. I'm obsessed with Monster to this very day. I usually drink the juices or the teas because I have really bad acid reflux. Not to be like super personal about it, but I can only have these sometimes, the fizzy ones. But I love this one. This is one of the zero sugars, and it's the Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Oh my god. I always call them by the can colors. So it's like the pink one, that pink one, and then the bright green one. Ugh, I love bright green. I love the taste of bright green. Anyway, there's probably a million really bad chemicals in those, and I'm probably just like drinking them all up. Where was I gonna start? The leaf on my pothos is opening up. I have it right over here. I'm gonna show you. Why are we fighting on the bed? It's Dorothy and Percival. I have, oh, there it is. It's this one right on top. I'm so happy. It's unfolding very slowly, but you know, steadily. Steady as she goes. I know that you can also put these in like they grow in dirt and water. Mostly I have mine in water still just because I haven't really been able to get out and get potting soil, and I know it'll be fine in the water for a while, so I'm not really stressing it. So it's gonna stay in the water for a little bit longer. I've been doing Mend March. I don't have everything that I've done for Mend March, but I do have a few things that I've worked on. Like, got this troll sock. I repaired the toe. The toe of the toe of the troll sock had a little hole in it. I have another sock. This is not it. This is it. I've had this pair of socks since I was like 15. My mom got them for me for either Christmas or a birthday, and I repaired. There was a hole in the toe of this sock as well. Y'all, it's Dorothy, and she's old and mean, and she's just fighting Percy right now. She's beating the shit out of him. He's like, why? This sock doesn't have any holes like that in it, but if you look, it's getting very thin, and there's cat hair all over. There's cat hair all over my house, so I'm sorry if you see cat hair. It's getting thin, so I'm probably going to do something similar to the toe of this that I did to that, just to strengthen it up. Dorothy, come on. She's the boss. The total boss. But yeah, I find this cup delightfully kitsch. And my favorite thing about it is that I can fit an entire Monster Energy can in it. Like, just pour the whole thing. Oh, yeah. I was actively sewing on this one when I decided that I wanted to vlog. And I'm fixing I'm basically like, so I bought this hoodie. No, my mom bought me this hoodie when I was a teenager. BB Jeans company. I don't even know if BB Jeans still exists, but I was like 14 years old or something, and they already had the holes cut in the sleeves. And that's part of why I wanted it, because my mom would not, at that time, she didn't care when I got a little older. But when I was younger, she didn't really want me cutting up my clothes or anything, and I just kind of like didn't show her that there was the thumb holes in it. And I was so hyped about it. I was so hyped when I got this hoodie. But yeah, I'm like basically strengthening the hole, and then I'm gonna take the thread around, like, because this was also already cut off. The other side I haven't worked on at all, but it's even worse. So it's fraying a lot. I've got the thumb hole here, which at the top is barely hanging on by a thread, and then I've got this whole open side. It was like cut and cut, and there was a piece in the middle. And I don't know, I think I was like 16 or something maybe when it was like, it just flopped around a lot and it pissed me off, and I wasn't good at sewing it, so I just cut it off. I'm not sure if I'm going to put fabric in here or if I'm going to attempt to... I don't know if it makes sense. I think I can show you on the other side. Like this part at the bottom where I basically took an open part and wove it all together kind of tightly. I don't know if I could maybe do that with that strip and just have it be like woven embroidery floss. I think that might look cool, but I think it also might be weird and not look good. It might like, because I don't know how to keep it stretched on a hoop. I basically have been using, do I have it over? Oh yeah, this little jar that used to, sometimes it gets used as a paint jar. I think it came with garlic in it. I don't know. Either way, I've been putting this in the sleeves to like hold it taut. I don't know if it'll work with weaving because it's like, I don't know, it's a little hinky, you know? It's a work in progress. We're figuring it out as we go. And that's kind of why I started with this other side, was because I was like, I know I can fix this side easily. What else have I been doing? I've been working on my blanket a little bit for Mend March that's back here. This blanket. But most of the mends aren't very interesting on it, and I kind of want to wait until I have more pieces, like more holes done, so I can just kind of show the whole thing all at once, is basically my plan with that. As far as displaying it, yeah, oh, I got the okay to continue taking my Prilosec and like my birth control and my anxiety medication and stuff like that before my surgery. I don't know if I said that in the last vlog. I think I may have already said it. But that has eased my mind quite a bit. We only have like a week to go before surgery happens. So I don't know. I feel like it's calmed my nerves to know that I can keep taking the medicines that I need. But at the same time, I'm just having like, I don't know, I guess they're pre-surgery jitters, you could call it, because it's like, this surgery for my labrum, it's got a really high success rate, especially for people my age, because I'm only 30. I am afraid still. Like, I'm afraid of things that are like really not likely. Like, I'm afraid of necrosis. I know that it's really not likely that I will get it, and I'm still scared of it. You know, it's just little things like that, and it's like, most of the other complications that could come with the surgery that are also very unlikely none of them really bother me. It's mostly just like I'm gonna get the rot in my hip. Is anyone else scared of stuff like that? I don't know. It's just, it's like, it's so. Ugh. Most medical stuff doesn't bother me like that, but like stuff like necrosis really is like, mm-mm. No, I would rather not. I would rather avoid it. Ugh. Unleash the Ultra Beast. That's what the can says. That's not a quote of mine. Unleash the Ultra Beast. And also recycle. That's how you unleash the beast for real, is by recycling and cleaning up your community. Let's see. Did I have anything like... Sometimes I take notes on what I want to talk about. Oh! No notes, only questions. Someone answered my... Okay. So I have this app, and I used it for a few years, and then I deleted it, and I re-downloaded it like last week or the week before, maybe. It's called TELLONYM. It's basically like Ask FM and NGL and all of those, like, people can send you questions anonymously sort of things, and I get a lot of them, actually. Some of them are bots, but it's really obvious when they're bots. But I did want to read some of the questions that I have been getting or seeing. Some of them are also like, there's these groups in Tellonym where it's like you join a group and there's a community question that a bunch of people get asked, and like anybody can answer them, and you can kind of like, you can comment on people's stuff, or you can like react with like a heart, laughing emoji, and a laugh crying emoji. There's different languages. Some are like this or that questions. Some are advice communities. Some are just a bunch of different things. So I want to read a few of these to you. I'm trying to find one. I didn't ask. I answered a bunch of them that are like not community ones. They were like personally sent just to me. And I want to find some of those. Damn, I answered a lot of these recently. Oh yeah, okay. So, this one was asked, you have the option to ask anonymously or not anonymously, but I think if you don't want to be anonymous, you do have to make an account. But 3 hours ago, I got a tell that is, how much do you think our friendship will change if I move? And this is like not a question that I could pinpoint to any one person I know, because I know so many people who are either moving from one of the nearby states that I have visited, or my state to other safer states in the country. Because if you don't know, I live in the United States, and the government, we'll just leave it there. My answer was, I don't know, since so many of us are thinking of moving for safety, everything's so up in the air. Hopefully the energy between us stays the same. And I mean that. And I mean that in reference to any of my friends that might have to move because of this, because I don't know how everybody else's friendships work, but with mine, it's more like, I talk to people online that I haven't talked to in person since we were kids, and it's like the energy is exactly the same. The banter is exactly as funny. Like, we talk for insane amounts of time just like we always did. Like, nothing has changed. And I really do hope that if my friends do have to move because of stuff like that, that it's the same for our friendship as well as any of my other ones, Someone else asked, who would be your date if there was a ball today? I think this one might have been a bot, but I'm also not sure. I just said myself. I'd go and make a dramatic entrance wearing the fit and let different people ask me for the honor of a dance. And then in parentheses I put, yes, I can dance an elegant ball dance, and I'm not lying. I might look like plain white trash, but I used to be a pageant queen. And that's not even a lie. Shit. Somebody asked, what's been making you mad lately? I haven't expressed online that I've been mad lately. I think that this one might also have been a bot, so I just put low key just existing has been hard and frustrating because it's true. Um, is it cool to overlook little lies in dating profiles or does it ruin the trust? I put it ruins the trust, all lies do, and I stand by that. Um, let's see. How do you feel about those long board games? Which was so open ended. Anybody who knows me does know that my whole household goes to Gen Con every year, and it's the biggest board game. It has a little of everything, and that's why it's called Gen Con. It's a general convention, but it is like either first or second biggest as far as like video game, not video games, board games. It's like the biggest board game and tabletop RPG game convention like in the country, like one of the top few. So all I said was that really doesn't narrow it down for me because which of those long board games? I have very mixed opinions about very. Do you mean when people make up rules to Monopoly so that you can never leave the table? I have negative feelings about that. Do you mean games that just happen to be long, like Pandemic, where it's like takes multiple sessions to finish the game? I don't hate that. I think that's nice. Um, it doesn't bother me, you know? Let's see. This one is from a group called Screen Time, and it says Hollow Man 2000 versus the Invisible Man 2020. And I said, I have not seen either. I thought The Invisible Man was like a black and white movie. I didn't know that they remade it. I have heard of Hollow Man, but I haven't seen it. Do I need to watch those? Are those good? Someone tell me. I don't know. Um, this one was from Sunday, from a group called Questions Diary, and it just says Sunday vibes, and it's got the little star emoji, and then it says Carvery versus Sunday roast. What is your choice? Do you dine out or love home cooked one by yourself or your family? And I didn't understand this question. What is your choice? Do you dine out or love home cooked one by yourself or your family? And I said, the fuck is a carvery? And somebody did comment on this. I'm not going to necessarily call them out by name, but they said it's an all you can eat roast dinner. Some can have seconds. Like some people can have seconds and not everybody. I was like, okay, so lots of roast at a buffet versus a roast specific to Sunday's homemade? That makes more sense. We don't have that term where I live. And they said, must just be a UK thing, a carvery, but it's buffet type. And so since my initial response was, the fuck is a carvery? I guess it would just depend. I've never been to the UK, so I don't really know like where you would even go out to get something like that. Um, like the closest thing around here would be the Golden Corral, I guess. But the thing about buffets is since COVID and the type of people that frequent buffets, I'm not going to name any demographics. You'll just know if you know. The ones who know, and the ones who don't. I don't feel super vibey at a buffet anymore. I don't feel like those cough shields are big enough. So I think that I would prefer homemade, no matter what. I think I just don't trust people no more. Um, Someone asked how's life right now, and I said challenging. Da, 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 da. What is your favorite quote from a movie? And I said, "Hey Victor, heard about your dad." That is if you the ones who know, the ones who don't. I can't. It's from a movie called Smoke Signals. It's from the 90s. It's just from a special moment in time in my childhood, you know. Um Anything fun you're doing as a hobby recently? And I said, I've done way less than usual since my injury with the like smiley face is like upside down, which is true. My mending is fun. And I guess it's kind of a hobby, but the reality is like I didn't start doing it because I wanted a really slow hobby. I did it because I wanted to like maintain my clothes instead of buying new ones um, for like ethical reasons. So I didn't really count that. Somebody asked opinion on a friend potentially having something going on with your ex. They don't say which ex, so all I said was no opinions. They know the risks. uh, Someone else said in a gaming group, "Do you find it difficult to game as an adult?" And I said, "No, if anything, my comprehension skills are way better and I understand the games faster." I know that's not what they meant, but I was being facetious. Somebody hearted it though, somebody liked it. Um, I just got a new one. I have a new, like a brand new that I haven't answered. What does it say? Copy something random from your notes app and post it here. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that at all. Um, I might answer that one later. I don't know. I haven't been in my notes app in a really long time. Couple months. It could be anything. It could be anything in there. It's most likely a grocery list though. So, yeah, other than that, what have I been doing? Mostly just sitting at my computer playing The Sims, to be completely honest, and listening to Peter Mon drama videos and vlogs. That's all I really have been doing. Just waiting for surgery to happen. That's all there really is for me to do, I think. But yeah, I digress. I appreciate you making it far this far if you did. Let me know if you like my vlogs or dislike my vlogs in the likes and dislikes and comments below. And I hope you have a good day. Bye.